All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to another live episode of Let That Boy Cook. We at Lake Eva, man. We're here with your boy Aaron the Great, and we got
True Baller. You already know, man. Mr. Jingle Bell.
True Baller,
Him.
Mr. Jingle Bells. So before we get started, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Of course.
Like, comment, ask us or tell us what you would like to see from us.
Of course.
We're gonna take heed. We can take constructive criticism. We just want to grow the channels, man. And also subscribe, like, and comment on True Baller did that. And go find my dog on TikTok. He going crazy on TikTok.
Let's go, man.
So we're gonna start off with this, man. The Clippers are actually on a 9-game winning streak. They had beat the Pacers 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
151-127.
Hey.
Harden had 35,
Hey.
9, and 3.
Yes.
Earlier in the year.
Yes.
Earlier in the year.
There's a lot of people talking.
We all was talking.
We all was
Let's
talking.
put some names on it. I was talking.
I was
shit about
talking
it.
too. I ain't gonna lie.
How you feel about Harden right now?
They-
What you
Them boys, they figuring it out. Westbrook went to the bench.
Yup.
Shots out to Westbrook.
Yup, that's a big.
That showed a lot of humility.
Right.
That showed a lot of he doing more for the team than anything.
Yeah.
He not selfish.
Yeah.
When he went to the bench, Harden came in. Harden is cooking. Let that boy cook. Let that boy cook.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is playing great.
Yeah.
PG is playing great.
Everybody, bro.
Everybody is
Zubac,
playing their role.
all them guys
Zubac,
playing.
everyone's playing their role, man.
Playing.
Yes.
So look, this is a lesson, people, because earlier in the season, when they was trying to get it together, we all was talking trash about Harden,
I know
bro.
I was.
I was. So I'm like, man, Harden, come on, man.
Yeah.
Harden trash now.
But we know he elite.
Now Harden back in the league.
Yeah, and he's in basketball shape. See how
That's what
thin
it
he
is.
is?
That's
He's
what it is.
thin now. He can move.
Harden,
chip.
stop eating them burgers.
Yeah, he
ain't in Houston
playing
no
a
more.
little defense now.
You ain't in Houston
Yeah,
no more, bro.
man, yeah.
Stop eating them burgers and hot wings
Correct.
during the season, bro.
Correct.
Okay, so we're going to pivot to the Warriors. They played the Celtics last night.
Yeah.
And no, it was last night. And they won, bro. Curry came back. I don't remember Curry's stat line exactly. I know he had 32 or 33.
Yeah.
Can they salvage their season? Because Draymond Green is still out.
He's out for a while.
And they beat one of the best teams in the NBA, the Boston Celtics, who were 20-5 at the time.
Chris Paul is finding his role.
Ooh.
Chris Paul is finding his role, and they keep him in the fourth quarter now.
Yeah,
Before he was on the bench.
Yeah.
Now he doing that. They got the rebound and kicked it to Curry for the game winner.
That was true.
That was Chris Paul that made that play.
That was true.
Shouts out to Chris Paul. Klay Thompson, he's coming along too.
So now, and that is true. Klay Thompson has been playing much better.
way
He has been. So shouts out to Klay Thompson, man. We still expect you to get back to where you was, because you ain't there yet, correct? But we
It's a
we
mental
see
thing.
you.
It's a
We
mental thing.
see you out there.
It's all
Now,
mental.
on another note, though, and it's a tougher question, and I'm gonna give my opinion of it. Is the dynasty over for the Warriors?
Man, honestly, right now, we really don't know until they lose in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Until they lose, but they haven't lost yet. They always make it to the finals or they getting close there. So until it happens, it's only speculation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's all. Yeah.
Well, my take on that, I hate to burst y'all bubble.
It's over.
The dynasty is over, bro.
It's over.
The dynasty is over.
Too many good teams.
Denver is too good.
Yeah. Milwaukee.
And if they can't beat the Lakers,
Yeah.
and the Lakers is very shaky
Yeah.
all throughout the year.
Yeah.
Very shaky.
Very.
So if they can't beat the Lakers,
Oh,
then
Bitch on like a 20.
oh yeah, Detroit Pistons too.
no.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So I think the dynasty over. And then you still got Sacramento, who they had to come back and beat last year.
Correct.
And Sacramento's playing even better this year. They're playing better. So
Correct.
I think the dynasty's over.
Yeah,
I think
me
the
too.
time, and Draymond Green, he having too much trouble. They're gonna probably trade him, boy. I hope they don't. But
This might be his last year. There.
Yeah,
It might be.
they tired.
He seems to be doing more harm
They
than
tired
good.
of-
He seems to be doing more harm than good. So yeah, it's almost time to pivot. Yeah. Might
Now, I forget who they playing tonight, but I'm glad Rail said it. The Detroit Pistons on a
Oh,
20 game losing streak. 20 game losing streak.
And you know what's crazy about that, bro? Honestly,
20
Hey,
games?
you guys, hold up. I found out who they playing. They playing Utah Jazz tonight. It's
And they was favored. I seen it earlier.
It's 34-32 right now, end of the first quarter.
Who up?
Jazz are up by 2.
So, the
The
Jazz
Pistons-
up by 2?
Yeah, it's end of the fourth
So they
quarter.
down 34-32, right?
Yeah, right now.
And it's crazy because I looked at the betting lines. For a team on a 20-game winning streak, right? I mean, 20-game losing streak, They are favored at home against the Jazz, 3.5 points.
Man, they're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to win something. They too young, bro. These are young cats straight out of college. So they still have discipline. You just can't get caught up in the NBA lifestyle, bro.
Kate Cunningham,
You hooping.
will them on your back.
You hooping, bro.
You are, but you gotta will them on. Like sometimes you gotta, like Ja Morant, that win the other night.
Yeah.
That was Ja Morant.
Yeah.
He willed them.
So basically, they're gonna have to figure out how to keep the game close into the fourth quarter with about 5 minutes to go. Then we can figure it out. But they
Right.
get blown out though.
Right.
So the fourth quarter come, it's like the lead is too big to even overcome.
Yep.
You feel me? That was going on, bro.
I'm with you. Now, we finna get to some spicy news now. Some real spicy news. Anthony Edwards is in the news. Not for basketball, guys.
Hey, man.
He allegedly got a chick pregnant
Oh, man.
and gave her $100,000 for an abortion. Allegedly. I don't know. I ain't trying to put the man on the streets,
Yeah.
but it's already out there,
It's already
so
out
we're
there.
going to discuss it. How you feeling about that?
Honestly, bro, that can happen to any one of the NBA players right now because that's the lifestyle.
Yeah.
The guys are rich. The guys are rich. The guys, it's just a lifestyle, bro. So you got to know who you're dealing with. You know, NDAs and stuff like that is very important when you're a millionaire. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know everybody want to, keep it 100, keep it all, No, man. You got to protect your image, your likeness, and your business. So, because a lot of, people come.
Now stand on the Anthony Edwards tip because that is I'm gonna be real, bro, because we gotta be real on the Let That Boy Cook podcast. I understand why he did it. I don't approve of it because I'm not for abortion. That's just me. That's my personal beliefs. I don't know what you believe, whatever. It is okay. It's okay if we agree to disagree. Or I ain't gonna say agree to disagree. That's just how I feel.
But like
You
Ply
feel how
said,
you feel.
But like Ply said, you got to stop raw dog.
Bruh.
You got to scrap it.
Bruh. So,
You got to scrap it.
with that being said, what advice do you give to these young high school stars, college stars, and young NBA stars that's about to come into a lot of money? Or even if you're not, but you got your whole life ahead of you, how should you deal with these young ladies, man?
You got to deal with them accordingly. You got to let them know off rip, hey, what are we doing? What is this? What's the situation? You know what I'm saying? Have an understanding, have communication, and just kind of go from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that, then you can kind of know how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, I feel
Yeah.
you. And that's one perspective. Just like my perspective is, how about this? Find you one solid girl. Because guess what? In the end, that's what you really gonna want.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20 years from now, you ain't gonna be in the club no more, bro. You ain't gonna be partying. You ain't gonna be in the strip club every night.
Correct.
Find you one solid woman now. Get to know her. Make her your wife.
Correct.
You ain't gotta worry about them issues, cause I'm gonna be real. Even though 100,000 is not a lot to him right now, it's still your name getting dragged in the mud. It's a scandal. It just looks ugly. And you're supposed to be the face of the NBA. You're supposed to be coming into it. So y'all guys gotta be smart. So Ja Morant, he made his debut. Oh, Breezy got up there. Ja Morant made his debut
Yes, he did.
the other night.
Welcome back, Jock.
He had a stat line of 34 points,
Wow.
8 assists,
Wow.
6 rebounds.
Wow.
And he hit the game winner to beat the Pelicans.
Wow.
What was that like? Because I know we both watching. What was that like for you as a
First
viewer?
half, they was down by 17. They came out in the third, they came out more aggressive. They got the game close. They let their closer in the game.
Yeah.
They ran the play. I heard him talking about the play.
Yeah, he did say that. He said he
What's
called
his
12.
name? Bam? Yeah, Bam or whatever. What's his name?
I know you're talking about Bang, yeah.
Bang said, no, Ja, you get the ball and you do what we know you can do. And Ja went in there with his signature spin move, double clutch.
Killed.
He said, I'm back.
Yeah.
And I keep receipts. He ran to the tunnel. I keep receipts.
He did. I
He
seen
ran
it.
to the tunnel. I
seen
keep
the clip.
receipts.
I seen the clip.
Rock out, man.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Ja Morant, bro, he different. And the NBA needed him back. We needed Ja Morant back. And Ja Morant is probably the most exciting player in the NBA. Already again.
Straight up.
In one game. Ja Morant different.
He's ready.
Ja Morant different. So kudos to Ja Morant, man. He came back. He had a storybook beginning. He's still early in his career. Storybook beginning. So now let's get to this though. Is Ja Morant a top 5 player?
Oh,
And
easy.
first off, is he a top 5 point guard?
Yeah, he was the top 5 before he got suspended. Stop playing. They were averaging almost 30. Like, let's not forget what he was doing before he left. Come on, man.
So, if that's the case, then give me 4 point guards. And where does Ja Morant rank? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I like Ja Morant over everybody. I like Ja Morant over Curry. I like Ja Morant over Damian Lillard, and that's my favorite player.
Yeah, he's elite, bro.
I like Ja Morant over Halliburton. And them are the only 3 I would put in this category right now.
He has an elite skill set. He can jump higher than a lot of guys.
Bro.
He's not scared to take certain shots. His handle is elite. His speed is beyond elite.
Westbrook, like,
Yeah,
early
his
Westbrook.
IQ is super elite. So it's like, come on, bro. He's on a perfect team. He got the ultimate green light. He got the ultimate green light. So like, what else? He got the whole city. He got the whole city with him. Damn.
So the Lakers the other night, when they raised the banner from the play-in tournament, which, people were talking about it's just a play-in, it ain't a big deal. They lost 104-99 to the New York Knicks.
Correct.
And they've been on a losing streak. They just lost again last night to the Chicago Bulls. Should the Lakers make a trade?
Yeah,
I've heard some names.
Yeah, man. They're going to need a little bit more size. They got size now, but they need more size on the wing, I think. More size on the wing, because LeBron, he can't be playing all the minutes like this. We got to start resting him. Yeah, we're going to wear and tear him throughout the whole season. You know what I'm saying? So some of them guards that's on the sideline, man, get rid of them. You know what I mean? Get rid of them. Yeah, get rid of them. You know what I mean? Get rid of them, bro.
I can see it.
That's how I think.
I'm with you. I feel, that was tough. I think the Lakers should make a trade, but it's going to be hard for me to let Reeves go because you got him at such a cheap price. You got him at such a discount, and he's a good player.
He's a good player.
And he shows up.
Yeah.
He shows up.
And LeBron trusts him a lot.
Yeah, LeBron do trust him. So it's a chemistry. He ain't quite Kyrie, but he can do a little
He's
something.
good enough.
He can do a little
He's
something.
good enough.
They call him Hillbilly Kobe.
He's good
They
enough.
call him Hillbilly Kobe.
He's good enough.
So, hey, it is what it is.
He's good enough.
So, one of our last topics, who will win the MVP this season? Now, I'm going to give you Vegas odds. I'm not going to give you no particular order.
Honestly, bro, I think Luka.
Ooh, he ain't even let me get to it.
Yeah, I think Luka.
Luka?
Yeah,
I
man.
like Luka a lot, too.
I like Luka.
Luka going crazy.
Over under on Luka every time we going over.
These are the top.
Luka stay in the green, bro. He stay in the
do.
green.
He do.
He stay in the
He
green.
do, bro. He's scoring too easy.
He stay
The
in the
game too
green.
easy for him. What year is this for him? Like year 5, year 6,
Something like that. When we first came in the league, bro, I didn't think he was going to be that good. I ain't gonna lie. That man is fucking elite.
Yeah, he different. So out of, they got Giannis, Luka, the Joker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jason Tatum, and De'Aaron Fox.
I think Luka first, Shai second.
Shai second.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, he
Embiid
got
third.
Ooh, and Embiid just scored 51 last night.
Again. That's his third 51-point game. He going crazy.
It's a good team.
Yeah,
It's a good team.
and they got a good record.
It's a good team. So now this is one of our questions. This is our last question for the day before we wrap it up. And this came from Kerry LeBron. Y'all can go check my boy out. He got a 7-0 in the late Eagle Survivor
Kerry,
Series.
man.
Shout out to Kerry. Kerry, this your question, Kerry. He asked KG or Giannis in his prime.
I gotta go KG. Kevin Garnett.
He stepped out.
Man, Kevin Garnett was unstoppable. And he was a dog. He was a dog. He was a dog, bro. And he played in the real era of basketball in the real
He did.
era.
He did. Hey, but y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this shocker? I'm taking Giannis. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Giannis good.
Kevin Garnett, if you want to look at it pound for pound, is a better player overall.
That's what we're talking about, player.
And Kevin Garnett is a dog. He one of the toughest guys on the court. He punk guys, right?
Oh, yeah, big time.
But, or I say moreover, or in addition to, Giannis won a championship.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett did not win a championship till he got some other dogs with him, and LeBron gets that held against him. So I have to hold it against Kevin Garnett. That's only fair.
It's
only fair.
Oh, he had a squad.
Thank you, young Rondo.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce in his
Yeah.
prime, going to the end of his prime. Ray Allen in the end of his prime.
Was it Isaiah Thomas in the bench or no?
Who was it?
Isaiah Thomas in the bench or no?
No, he wasn't there yet. But they had They had like Michael Petrus on some of those teams, a defender. They had, was it Tony Allen?
Tony Allen, I think
He was
so.
on some of them teams
Great
with them.
defender, yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like he had some dogs with him. Now let's think back to Giannis championship team. Giannis championship team, we really naming Giannis,
Chris Middleton.
Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton. Who we really talking about? And I'm sorry, ain't none of them. Drew Holiday got the closest out of Giannis to becoming a Hall of Famer.
Correct.
Chris Middleton is not a Hall of Famer, guys. Kevin Garnett played with Hall of Famers, bro.
Right.
We play with Hall of Famers.
Without a doubt.
So if we gonna count it again, and it's not me just being biased, because I'm not biased at all in this. If we gonna keep it 100, we gotta keep it 100, bro. He playing with Hall of Famers. LeBron gets it held against him when he went to Miami. They was the first big three.
They were the first big three.
Y'all forget LeBron was still in Cleveland. They beat him. Remember that team beat LeBron.
So did.
They beat LeBron. People forget that. That team beat LeBron now. So he had some dogs with him.
Had some dogs with him.
When he was by himself, and this the other thing. Guys be putting up stats. This is what I learned about the NBA. Guys put up a lot of stats until they get with a contender.
Yeah.
Chris Bosh was one.
Yeah.
His numbers were still straight, but they wasn't like they was in Toronto.
You learn how
Kevin Love,
Yeah, well.
his numbers went down. People say, oh, LeBron dominated. No, LeBron's a passer. So how do you dominate the ball so much?
That's right. You gotta learn
He
how
tries to
shoot
get
well.
y'all the ball.
Yeah.
Get y'all the ball. Your numbers went down. You don't look like the superstar you was. A lot of people are superstars when they lose.
Learn how to share the
Only
ball.
person that was considered a loser, that was a superstar that started winning was Allen Iverson. That's the only one I ever seen.
That's right.
And he took his team to the finals.
To the finals.
Kevin Garnett never did that. None of them other guys never did that.
When they had their own team, right?
They never did that. So I'm sorry. I'm going, yes, if I'm building a team and I'm selecting a power forward, yeah, I'm going to take Kevin Garnett based on how I make my team a lot of times.
Right.
But if I'm taking a team and I'm Kevin, who got to be the best player and win the championship, I have to take Giannis.
Giannis.
Because he did it. He did it. You can't take nothing from him. He did it. And he put up a 50-piece. And he went to Chick-fil-A and ordered 50 nuggets. I'm going with Giannis. Man.
Go with Giannis, man.
But that's
Yes,
it. That's
sir.
it, guys, for the Let That Boy Cook podcast.
Let that boy cook.
Once again, I'm Aaron the Great. This True Baller.
You
man.
know.
We out, man. Make sure you subscribe and like our channel.
Shouts out.
We out.
Love. Yes, sir.
You ever been trash talked, heckled, called trash while hooping? Can you perform when the lights are bright? Come join the Lake Eva Ballers one-on-one Survivor Series, where your game does the talking. Pull up, show us you're about what you be talking about. Welcome to the hottest street ball court in America, where you gotta perform.